Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Lil and today I'm gonna be giving Weeb guys dating advice. Yeah, so let's get into it. So before we start the video, I'm going to just give a disclaimer that this is not like the end all be all of tips on how Weeb guys can date Weeb girls. You know, just a couple guys have come in my DMs asking me for dating advice, and some of my friends have asked me for dating advice, so I just figured I'd make a video out of it. So yeah, I think the first and most important tip I can give a Weeb guy trying to date a Weeb girl is, once you find out that a girl is into anime, the last thing you should ever do is give them an exam. Anime has such a broad genre of shows and movies, and you know, in as much as yeah, we have our common shonen jumps that everyone, once you see it, you fall in love with it, it's the only thing in your world, it's the center of your world. The truth is there's so many other shows and movies that are out there, and not everyone is going to be into the same genre as you, and it just comes off as kind of disrespectful and childlike for you to come and, like, you know, try and exert your dominance and be like, ha ha ha, you don't know all the names of the characters in Dragon Ball Z. Like, what if she doesn't like Dragon Ball Z? Like, come on, let's be realistic. Like, there's so many shows, not everyone is into Shonen Jump. Like, that's just what it is. Or maybe she was into Shonen Jump when she was younger, but she found a different genre that she liked. In reality, there's guys that like romantic anime too, and there's girls that like Shonen Jump. So yeah, you know, don't try and make it an exam for her to figure out what kind of knowledge she has, how in-depth she has. I mean, anime is a hobby, watching it is a hobby. I mean, no one is getting paid to enjoy watching anime. Well, some people are, but like, yeah, let's just calm down and relax and just be happy that, hey, there's someone I can watch anime with. Maybe you're not gonna be watching the exact same shows, but I mean, you'll find some common ground. And it's nice as someone who understands and not call them, you know, Chinese cartoons. You know what I mean? Always remember that people are entitled to consume media however deep they want to. Like, they can just be surface dwellers, or they can be deep sea divers into the, you know, it's not that dramatic. Like, you don't have to be a dick about it. And I know a lot of people just get excited and they're just like, oh wow, I found someone, like maybe this is a potential kindred spirit. And a lot of people get their dating advice from anime. Please don't do that. I think that's my next point. My next point is, please don't emulate anime boy characters. Like, when you see a girl and you like her and you can't talk to her, you know, and it's just like no, please don't do that. It's weird, it's creepy. I mean, we all love anime, we think it's cute in the shows, but in real life it's not cute. It's kind of irritating. Like, just get it out of there. Like, just say, hi, my name is blank, I think you're really pretty, and if you are not into me like that, that's fine. I just want you to know that you're beautiful, and keep it moving. If she rejects you, keep it moving. If she's like, oh thanks, and keeps the conversation going, great, you've won. Let's you know, see where it can go. But like, don't, please. It's cute in anime, but it's not cute in real life, okay? So just use your big boy words. It's not that hard. Like, the worst thing someone can say to you is, gross, you're ugly. But if they do say that to you, then just know that that person was never worth your time in the first place, and they're full of shit. So yeah, don't behave like an anime character, I beg of you. I don't know, that's all I can tell you. That's what I've heard through the grapevine and from my personal experience. This one is for the weeby guys that are just into any girls, like just wanting to date someone. I would advise that you find someone with similar interests as you, because truth is, I know people who are into anime are really into anime, and it's something that has changed their lives and they really hold it in high regard. So you really don't want to be dating someone who thinks that your hobby is childish or dumb or doesn't respect your passion. Dating someone who doesn't have similar interests as you is usually only great for your genitals, but not great for your heart. And yeah, let's look after our hearts, guys, because you'll be crying over someone you don't even know why you're crying over them, because like you don't even have anything in common with that person, and you're just like, oh, my heart, she destroyed me, now I'm gonna be a savage, fuck women, fuck them. But like, dude, did you really give your heart a great head start? Did you really? Or you just liked her because like, oh my god, when I was in high school she would never look at me, but now she's looking at me? Because nerds are trendy, guys. Nerds are trendy. Nerdy guys, nerdy girls, we're all like in this, we're now being like fetishized heavily. Everyone is like, I'm done with these players. The players are just gonna like ruin my life, break my heart. But these nerdy boys, they don't go anywhere. They don't drink alcohol. They don't sleep around. Like, come on, guys. That's not dating someone for the right reasons. Yeah, so just keep it. Date someone with similar interests. They don't have to be the exact same. If you're lucky enough to find someone who respects what you like, but isn't into it, that's fine as well. But just don't find yourself simping over someone who will just use you because like, oh, he doesn't leave the house, he just watches Chinese cartoons, he's never gonna cheat on me. That's not the person you want to be with. I know she's probably really hot, and you really can't believe that a girl like that is looking at you, but like, guys, can you get some sort of self-esteem and just go out, just put yourselves out there. There's people who are worthy of you, especially if you're genuinely nice guys and not just guys who say that they're nice. Then you deserve someone who treats you right. You know what I mean? That even leads me to my next point. Just because you're really nice to a girl doesn't mean that she has to date you, doesn't mean that you're entitled to date her. Yeah, I know in anime, the nice guys always treated like shit for simping over someone. But I mean, you're only a simp if you date people who take, or not even date, if you do favors for people who take advantage of you. But if someone has told you that they aren't into you and you keep on, forcing things, then you only have yourself to blame. Like, move on. You're not going to force someone to be with you. Like, trust me, we've all been there. I've been a simp, and it's not a fun thing to be. You just want to be liked. You want your fairy tale. You want your your anime romance or whatever, but it's not worth it. And you don't want to be that guy who you'll be nice to someone and once she's like, oh no thanks, I have a boyfriend, or oh no thanks, I like you as a friend. And trust me, when someone says they like you as a friend, they're actually trying to be polite. It's not necessarily a friend zone that you can usually crawl out of. It literally just means that maybe you're not their type, or you've done something that you don't even know has put them off and they just don't want to hurt your feelings. Maybe you smell bad, maybe you said something mildly racist, maybe you said something sexist. You will never know. And to be honest, we're not entitled to an explanation when someone says no. So yeah, just keep it moving. You know what I mean? It's not, there are so many people on this earth. You're gonna find another girl that likes you. So yeah, if she comes back, great. But do you really want someone that was not like vibing with you and then decides to vibe with you later? As I said before, let's have some self-esteem, guys. You can do better than that. Yeah. Another thing is just be confident. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. Don't be arrogant when trying to talk to a girl that you like. Yeah, like I've noticed a lot of weeb guys, they'll be kind of mean and standoffish when they are in front of like a girl they think is really hot and is a weeb or whatever, you know, they'll be kind of like, ugh, I'm not gonna let her think that she's all that in a bag of chips just because every other guys, like, I mean, I'm sorry that your friends in your group are simping over the girl that has come to join, but at the end of the day, she didn't necessarily ask for it. It's not her fault that she's super hot, or it's not her fault that, you know, the guys have chosen to fetishize her or whatever. You don't need to be mean to stand out. That's very immature, and that only works in anime, guys. No one wants a tsundere in real life. Like, please, no one wants a tsundere in real life. It's irritating. Like, just say what you want and just be polite. You don't have to roll on the floor or you know, you don't have to do two different extremes. You don't have to roll on the ground, and you don't have to be a dick. Just be nice, just be polite, and just talk to her and figure out where her headspace is at. You know what I mean? If you like her. But yeah, please leave that tsundere bullshit in the anime. Don't bring it into real life. No one has time for that shit. Like, come on, guys. Let's be reasonable, you know? My next point is, if she's into BL or like yaoi, please, 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 calm the fuck down. Don't be like, ugh, that's so disgusting. Ugh, that's so, oh my god. Like, calm down, guys. You just come off so close-minded, homophobic, gross. You know, it's not a nice look. And telling you from the grapevine, you just come off as very immature and not attractive at all. Because no matter how hot you are, no matter how hot you think you are, no one wants to date someone who's close-minded and likes to turn their nose up at what other people are into. If you don't like something, it's fine. Just say, oh, you like BL? That's cool. I'm not really a fan, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Everyone has their interests, and keep it moving. Don't go. I've been in so many groups where guys just go out of their way to talk about how disgusting or whatever. I don't know, maybe it's just a Zambian thing, because I know Zambians are majority are just very homophobic, and I mean, but you'll be watching Game of Thrones. I don't know what the problem is, but yeah, just don't be that guy who just goes out of his way to be like, this is so disgusting. But we all know that you're fapping to Yuri hentai. Like, don't be a double standards jerk. No one minds that you watch Yuri. So yeah, just let people live. Be respectful of people's interests as they are respectful of yours. Remember the time when everyone thought that you were disgusting or dumb or stupid or childish for being into anime, and just apply the same courtesies you wish were applied to you for people that like things that you're not into. So yeah, that's another tip. If you are even like shy to be like, oh, I would like to watch, because watching BL doesn't mean you're gay. There, I said it. It doesn't mean you're gay. Because sometimes the story is actually really nice, really funny, really deep, complex plots, and not all BL is hentai. So yeah, can we just relax and love ourselves and respect each other? Yeah. I think my last point is, I know a lot of weak guys have sad nigga hours, which is fine. I mean, we're all, you know, dealing with our own mental health issues, but at the end of the day, a girlfriend is not going to fix your mental health problems, and it's kind of unfair to date someone as a distraction from your mental health problems, as a crutch for your mental health. I'd advise that you do with that before. And yeah, don't drag someone into the darkness with you. I know it's lonely. I mean, you can talk to your friends about it. If you don't have friends who you can talk about it, you can find, you know, I don't mind. You can hear me. I can talk to you. But like, at the end of the day, I feel that you need to deal with your mental health first before you get into a relationship, before you pursue someone. Because at the end of the day, I think I've said at the end of the day 50 times, because at the end of the day, the person who you're pursuing and trying to date may also have their own mental health problems, and it might be end up being a very toxic environment for you guys. You may not necessarily be toxic people, but you may be toxic for each other, and yeah, that won't work out well. I know it's cute, a lot of people romanticize fixing people, but the reality is you can't fix someone. We all are responsible for our own mental health, and you know, that is the reality, unfortunately. But like, yeah, please, if you're depressed or you're sad all the time, find out why before you start dating someone else's child. Okay? So yeah, those are my tips. And yeah, just remember, you're not a simp if you care about someone who cares about you. You're only a simp if you care about someone who treats you like shit. So don't be afraid to be nice, be polite, but also love yourself enough to know when someone is taking advantage of you. Love yourself to know that you deserve better. So yeah, that's the advice. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. Please, if you like this video, give it a like, you know, subscribe, click on the bell notification. If you want any more advice in future, you can DM me on, you know, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever. But like, yeah, you know, you can leave your thoughts down in the comments. If you hated this video, I'm so sorry, but the truth pains, you know, it pains in the heart. But like, yeah, so yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.